Largest fire to hit California this year has destroyed structures and burned down trees northwest of Yreka in the Klamath National Forest. The rapidly spreading McKinney Fire, which has consumed more than 55,000 acres close to the Oregon border, has forced thousands of people from their homes. Now, thousands of people were displaced from their homes as a result of the swiftly spreading fire, which has burned down acres close to the border. In the meantime, the National Weather Service has issued a warning due to the possibility of intense electrical strikes caused by dry lightning, which occur in the absence of much-needed rain. Joining us now, we have environmentalist and climate change consultant, Dr. Erima Orie, to discuss more on this development. Thank you so much, Dr. Erima, for joining us.
Pleasure is mine.
All right, now, Dr. Erima, we know that the ravaging wildfire is still raging at this point. What do you think can be done to curtail this?
Well, right now, what the country can be doing is just to see how to stop the fire. But more importantly, is how to ensure that the fire does not come up in the first place, that you don't have wildfires. And I know that U.S. is well endowed with the facilities to be able to fight the fire, but it is better to ensure that these disasters do not happen in the first place. And there are a number of things that the country can do to ensure that it doesn't happen.
All right, now, Dr. Erima, we know that a state of emergency has been declared after the wildfire was declared the largest blaze in the state. Do you foresee this fire spreading? Dr. Erima, are you there?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Did you get my question, or do you want me to repeat myself?
Yes, you can repeat, please.
Okay, so I'm saying that shortly after this fire was declared the largest blaze in the state, a state of emergency was declared after that wildfire declaration. Now, do you see this fire spreading, or do you foresee an end to it?
No, it will keep spreading. Not just this one, more fires will come because of the impact of climate change. Because these are anthropogenic factors. They are human beings that are causing the fires, and then it's exacerbated by climate change. So as long as human beings are not able to stop the things that cause the fire, littering of the places we see great, building homes near the forest, and not having non-combustible materials, because in US most of the time they build with woods, and these are very combustible materials, and at the slightest indication it could catch fire and then it will spread. A whole area will be leveled within a question of minutes. So it's important for the country to begin to look at strategies to mitigate against wildfires, and a number of things could be done to ensure that this present fire does not spread. They will need, for instance, to ensure that areas near the forest, people living there should be evacuated. And going forward, houses should be not allowed to be built in forested areas. There should be that kind of setback between the houses, where the houses are, or between the forest and where they will start building. And then the regulators to ensure that the laws are obeyed, and not that the laws are just there, to ensure that these laws are implemented in terms of looking at the nature of materials used for building. Right now, they will need a lot of water. And this is the weather is also not helping. It is costing the country a lot more to fight climate change than to mitigate it. Mitigation is a lot easier, although in the short run it will look like as if it's expensive. But in the long run, you see that the money you will have wasted in fighting the fires, in fighting the impact of climate change, would be less in comparison. For instance, you know that in 2017 and 2018, the US, for instance, lost about $40 billion, right, in terms of damages,
right,
on account of wildfire.
Right. I really apologize, Dr. Erima, because of our time. We won't be able to go further, but thank you so much for that insight. We really appreciate it.
The pleasure is mine.